across the board, across all your movies, time usually plays a big factor from inception to Memento and all of that. So what made you put time aversion to the forefront of Tenet, and when did that idea come along?
Well, Tenet has a few things in it that I've been working on for a very long time. The seed of the idea really is this notion of a bullet getting sucked out of a wall and back into the barrel of a gun. And if you look back at Memento, one of my first films, you see that kind of used for symbolic, that image used for symbolic purpose, or kind of structural approach to time. But I'd always wanted, over all these years, I'd wanted to sort of take those kind of ideas and make them a physical reality that the characters and therefore the audience could sort of engage with. I think time is just a fascinating thing. I mean, we live in it. It defines our lives. We all kind of know what it is, but we can't explain it or understand it or really engage with it intellectually. And the movies, I think, have a great relationship with time. The movie camera itself, the way it records time on a reel of film, and it can be run backwards or forwards. It can be slow or it can be fast. I think there's just a great relationship between time and movies, and I've been interested in exploring that for a long time.
Absolutely. And my first question for you, John David, is when you initially read the script, did you get a better understanding? Like, did you get a new appreciation for time? And what was your initial reaction just to reading the script in the first place?
Well, it took me 4 hours to read. So I appreciated time and the script for that, the hour. I like it for an hour after I read it because I thought understood it. And then as the day went on, I realized, oh, I didn't understand anything I just read. But I definitely do, and just seeing it, from Time Cop to Back to the Future, which this is not. But I've always loved movies and cinema when dealing with time, and in this case, it was bringing a whole bunch of genres to the blender and stirring it up. So for that was a lot of fun at the prospect of being able to capture all of that together.
So I know you guys are both in the same area, so this might be a little weird, but I want you guys to just talk about what it was like for you to work with each other. And since you're an amazing director, Nolan, you're a fantastic actor, John David. So what was that like? And I'll let you go first, Mr. Nolan.
What was it like working with John David? It was fantastic. It was a thrill. I'd been writing the script for a long time, wondering who's going to take on this iconic presence at the heart of it. It's a tall order, and once it decided that John David was going to do it, it was just a pure pleasure from then onwards. He's so extraordinarily talented and professional, and the physical demands of the part were such that it required somebody with his athletic background, but also his dedication and his focus and the seriousness with which he approached the preparation for the part. Nothing was left to chance. He was unbelievably prepared. So no, I had the most thrilling shoot. It was a pleasure to be working with him the whole time.
And what about you, John David?
Yeah, I mean, this is
top.
I know, bro. I wanted to go first. I was trying to jump in. I just, I just admire him so much. He's legendary. I think he's one of the greatest directors to ever do it. So I was ready to run through a brick wall for him. I wanted to do whatever it took, not just for him, but for the team and for this script, this story that he created. I really believed in what he wrote, and I really believed in what we were doing. And I gotta say, it felt really good to know that this man trusted me with the material, that he trusted me with this kind of responsibility, that he looked to me like a colleague, like a teammate, and not someone who works for him, which, I was ready to do. And, I guess I didn't expect that. I didn't, so the experience exceeded my expectations. So he's a friend of the actor. He's a friend of and fond of performance, at least in my experience. And that's encouraging as an artist, as an actor, that you feel that you can try things, you can be spontaneous, you can have your interpretation of what he wrote, and he might like it. In fact, and if he likes it, he'll keep it in the movie. He's not just saying he likes it, then gets what he wants. So which can happen, which is not a problem. But it's just nice to know that somebody believes in you that much.
Absolutely. And I'm getting the wrap up sign. So this is Geeks of Color. I couldn't let you go, John David, without putting out a little fan cast. So we've already got Pattinson as Batman. When can we see you as Green Lantern in the future? Would you be down to play that role?
Ask him.
Can we get a Nolan directed Green Lantern movie, please?
There you go.
I think my DC days are over, but I think he would be an excellent choice. It certainly gets my vote.
Well, I want to say thank you guys so much for sitting down and talk with me. I absolutely love the movie, and it is truly an honor to get to talk to you guys. So thank you so much.